What's going on, guys? It's GBP baby. Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's doing well. Hopefully you've watched yesterday's weekly review. If not, do go and check it out. And this video is going to be quite quick because my bias still remains pretty much the same, and as you can see we didn't have much movement today, but I've put these up as daily dividers just so we can see where price is. You'll see that on Sunday price dropped aggressively to the downside and has since been trading on lower. We are respecting what looks like mitigation, as in high, low, lower high, and then this displacement. So what I've been paying close attention to is this last down close candle right here, over here, and you can see that price has tapped into that a few times, here, and then here again at 4 a.m. today, and has since moved away. So if you watch yesterday's video, you'll know that this consequent encroachment from the weekly is what I've had my eye set on. This still remains the same, but one thing that I do want to draw our attention to is this swing right here. There's going to be sell stops residing below there. So the way I'm treating this weekly consequent encroachment, rather than seeing price necessarily stop in its tracks, I'm looking to see if price can attack it, as in run down below it, as if it's running out lows, not just as normal consequent encroachment where it turns on the dime. I'm looking for us to actually attack this level as a sell side liquidity target. And then I'm looking at this range right here, low, high, lower low, last up close candle, as to where price may be wanting to reach for in the discount. Now there is this breaker which I spoke about in yesterday's video, these two black lines right here I did speak about. However, that might be quite ambitious for us, so with that taken into account, I'm going to get this marked out as in the breaker, the last up close right here, before we have this large expansion to the upside. I want to see if we can tap down into that as soon as we get down below that weekly consequent encroachment. So overall, I'm just looking for us to open in Tuesday, maybe get a small rally, and then just roll over straight down into the south side as we push into the afternoon. And then once we're there, we'll probably get a little consolidation, and then I'll be looking and actively hunting to seek some kind of reversal on the Wednesday or Thursday, especially with the high impact news that we have coming up. So I hope that all makes sense, but again, I highly suggest you watch yesterday's video if you haven't already, just for some more context. Let's just get the rest of these. Oh, you can see we just opened and gapped aggressively higher. That's interesting. I am going to just get the rest of these daily dividers up for us, and now you can also see the Sunday opening price. The fact that we've opened and just traded way lower, this is very classic in that we might just pull down here into Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday, or Thursday, Friday, maybe Wednesday, we start seeing price attack the Tuesday and Monday highs, and then we can start thinking about that Sunday opening price as a potential return to, buy side liquidity. But it all depends on how we're looking once we do continue and get down into this discount. But as far as I'm concerned, the way that price is acting in terms of respecting the breaker, such as here, high, not breaker, mitigation, high, low, lower, high, displacement, the way that price is tapping into it and keep being rejected by it, is suggestive to me that price should be able to continue down to the south side, although this gap is going to be quite questionable. Let's head on to GBP USD. And similarly, I'm looking for GBP to push up into the buy side. There's a breaker here. We did tap into that today, which is quite interesting on Monday. And look how price has just turned away off it. Again, I'm expecting a bit more of a rally, which is completely fine. This blue level I did speak about yesterday. I can't completely remember what the blue level is. Let's just find out now. It's obviously got to be some kind of PD array. Oh, the blue level was consequent encroachment off this wick. So nonetheless, that still remains the same in that price may want to start targeting and trading up to this consequent encroachment, maybe run out these highs. Now, unlike dollar, we've made a lower low, so we've got low, high, lower low, and then a displacement to the upside. I'm looking at how we're treating again the last up close candle. And as far as I'm concerned, if price can, and I'm looking at the one with the highest wick, if price can stay above the midpoint of this, as far as I'm concerned, we can remain bullish with an expectation that price is going to want to try and reach up to that consequent encroachment. But if this gets violated, then it's likely that dollar isn't going to continue rallying. If this gets violated, it's likely that dollar isn't going to continue dropping into the discount I was talking about, and that means that we can start thinking about running back into our original south side liquidity pools. But that's assuming we get failure, and I'm not really too confident that we're going to get failure with how aggressively we open. So I'm still quite confident in anticipating that price may want to push up into that consequent encroachment. So let's get the daily dividers up just like we did, but for pound. And I'm going to start making them dotted. It looks a lot cleaner when I use them, when I make them dotted like so. So Tuesday here, and then Monday here. And then the Sunday opening price has already been delineated. No, it hasn't. Here. And like I said, price, I think as you can see, price is just rallying above it. So I'm happy for us to rally above it again on Tuesday. And then I'm looking for reversals on the back of that to start potentially pushing down into the downside, because we've got to assume that we're having a down close week. So that's everything on pound. I hope that all makes sense. Let's just go to the 15-minute. Not really much more. Again, it just depends if this range can hold price or not. Is it strong enough to hold price? And if it is, then I want to see this get hit. And then if we break through the breaker, whole different story. Then I'm going to start looking at this range high, like as in these highs here, here, and here. So let's finish up on Euro USD. And if you watched yesterday's video, you know I spoke about this orange level, and I was saying how important it is. And you can see our price has already been consolidating very heavily around this, which is quite interesting. Now we have had expansion to the upside. We've rolled off the back of it back to the discount, so it's going to be interesting to see if we can travel back up. And similarly to the other pairs, I'm looking at this level as an old high to potentially trade to. I am conscious of the 4 hour and how aggressively bearish this looks right now, but we need to give it time. There's obviously high impact news that we have as well to take into account, so I want to see if that can be used to help send price higher and run into this buy side. But right now we do need to consider that we are range bound and that we very well could stay in a bit of a consolidation, so I don't want to be talking too much. And as I've been saying over the past couple of weeks, like ICT doesn't suggest starting to trade until February anyway, and I can see why, because these markets are a bit reckless. One thing I do like on the 1 hour though, you can see there's a lot of bullish order blocks here. These two down close candles, this range from this high down to here, down close. So similarly, I'm looking at, can price be held? As in, is it strong enough to hold price? Can we respect that 50% level? Can price continue to respect it? And if it can, then I can start comfortably thinking about these highs, especially these relative equal highs to get ran. But if it gets violated, then only then will I start worrying about these lows, and then we can approach the rest of the week a bit differently. So that's going to be everything, guys. I hope you found this insightful. Don't forget to drop a like, drop a comment, smash subscribe, join the mailing list, join the Discord. All of the links are in the description. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.